All right.
DangerMan here with some rec ball fun on a spring day. Now, if you're new to paintball, rec ball means recreational paintball, and it's usually a game that lasts somewhere between 7 and 15 minutes. This is a game of center flag at Paintball Action Games in Newark, Delaware, and my son is actually playing this game with me. This is my younger son in this case, Dalton. I'm sure there are those out there who know I have two sons, Declan and Dalton. And keeping in fun with the monikers. One goes by Danger Boy and the other goes by Danger King. All right, but let's get down to business here. So
They're reaching me. They're shot. They're reaching.
I'm playing a support position, and I'm usually always do that in rec ball games because as an advanced player, if I go out there and I just rip everybody up, then no one wants to play with me. In addition to that, I don't want to do that. I want to see the rest of the team have fun and do things on their own. It's just no fun going out there and walking over people who you know you can walk over. It makes no sense. It diminishes from the game. I mean, maybe there's some people out there who are sadists and are into that crap, but for me, I get a lot more out of knowing that the people that I'm playing with are increasing their paintball knowledge. They're going to get better at the game, and they're going to be people I can play with and shoot against later and be competent and present a good battle. All right, so moving up the right-hand side of this field. Now, this field is shaped like a rectangle, and being shaped like a rectangle, what I mean to say is that I have always advised players on this field that it's a narrow enough field that a paintball can shoot from one side to the other. So to attack properly on a field that's narrow, so if you're playing on your own paintball field and you can determine yourself that a paintball can reach from one side to the other, what's the logically smart thing to do? And that is play the edges. Stay out of the middle unless you've got yourself a nice big bunker that you can play left and right, and you can keep an eye on the left and right. Now, as an advanced player, I usually do play the middle, but in this case, this was like the first game of the day, and I still didn't get my paint calibrated properly to my barrel. And it's kind of like that goof-off game where you just kind of get a feel for things, see how good people are. Working down the right-hand side, now, you'll see that gully there. That represents the side of the field. Players go in that gully, they're out. So
if you bounce out to that tree, get your head down. If you bounce out to that tree, be cognizant of this guy to your left. I'm just saying. Play the left side of that, play the right side of that tree and keep an eye on him while you're shooting at him. Because you got two bogeys
now,
in front.
I asked this guy if he understands what I'm doing, or what I'm trying to communicate.
Me?
He says yes,
okay.
But I don't think he does. Inevitably, I decide to wrap outside of him and push down that line. And the idea for me, when I'm working the edge of the field like that, is that I want to get far enough down the side that I can shoot in on players who are in the interior. Now remember, if I don't want to play the interior, then I must know that my opponent is at a deficit by being in the interior. I want to use that against him in the same way that I want to protect myself from it. Now you'll see in Woodsball, a lot of people will be able to play on their knees, or semi-prone as it's called, or even prone. And for me, I think you can play on your knees, semi-prone, but I don't believe Woodsball is good for playing straight up prone. There's instances where it makes sense, but on a whole, you really do want to stay on your feet, or at least be able to get to your feet quickly to make a quick getaway, or pull out, or advance, whichever it is. You need to be able to be nimble. Now, Woodsball is not speedball, so you don't need the athletic prowess that a speedballer needs to quickly get from one bunker to another at all times. You can take advantage of there being so many players in the field and distractions to be able to move and take a better position. Whereas a speedball, you really need to fight to get to that next bunker. And you better count on teammates helping you get there, or you taking the advantage of removing a player that gives you an opportunity to jump into his bunker. It's just not the same in the woods. And that being the same, it means that Woodsball is a lesser intense environment, and it makes it possible. I'm getting in paint by the way. I'm getting in the tube of paint. It's an environment that you can excel in without having to be the greatest player. Now, having said that as well, I also believe that it really is a different animal.
Yeah, I got him in the
And
hand.
you can't just expect the same
Say goodbye to this guy
principles and strategies that work in speedball to work in the woods.
too. Oh my gosh, really?
I'm annoyed at the fact that my paint's not flying straight, in case you're wondering. I should not be shooting so much paint to hit somebody.
They're bouncing off them. There, that one's a break. There's a break now.
So I've got players at my 12 down this tape line. The tape line is the edge of the field, or it's also called the wire. And I've got players to the interior. So
You guys want to come up here and eat this guy's lunch
I'm asking
or what?
these guys if they want to push down
He's
the
just
side.
laying down,
I'm about to
man.
get this
He's
guy
an easy
shot.
target. Run
This is
up on
funny.
him.
Give him some cover fire. He runs. He gets immediately shot.
Keep going. Keep going. You are not out. Okay, you're out. You're out.
I didn't see the paint on his leg. And by the way, that's something that's important. Do not call yourself out in paintball until you absolutely see the paint on you. If you don't see the paint on you, you call for a paint check. Bring a ref to inspect you, and you take cover.
Well, it didn't break,
You don't
but I heard
stand
it
out
hit
in the
him on the
open
leg.
and get shot
He
at.
just checked himself on his right
And you
hip.
certainly don't call yourself out just because you felt
Boom,
something
right on the
sting your
tree.
body.
Right on the tree.
To this guy, he pops out. I shoot the tree,
Oh,
and he
this poor
dumps his
guy.
paint. It was hilarious. He came out, he just got so surprised, his paint dumped. So here we are, moving towards the end of the game, and my son is playing the other side of the field. You'll hear him call to me, and I'll answer him, Dalton. And inevitably, I believe he used his walkie to call me over. I can't remember. I mean, we did use our walkies on this day. But whatever it was, I came over to kind of give him support because we knew we were winning this game. We've already pulled the flag. It's center flag. You pull it out of the center position. You push it forward.
I just hit him. He's gone. He'll be gone.
And
He's gone. He's gone.
and we've essentially
You
eliminated
got one in
the
the
other
back
team,
over here. You got one in the back.
making
Where's that flag? Did we pull the flag yet? Who's got the flag?
making the flag basically
All right, bring it over here.
inconsequential. There, you can hear my son calling me.
How many? How many?
And this is what you want to know. I mean, if I'm going to go over there and help him, I want to know what I'm walking into. I want to know if I can be on 1, 5, 3.
Yo, Dalton!
We've cleared the right-hand side of the field. So we've asked them to bring the flag
Hi,
around
Sam.
and hang it. So essentially come running up behind me and hang it, but I don't think that happens. I think we get this last person out. I'm going to shadow walk up on this guy. We're going to run out of time or else I would have toasted him. And I think my son shoots him out just before I'm about to draw on him and finish him off. So that's how this video ends. All right, I got more to come. Hopefully you enjoyed this 360 video. Thanks, guys.
Aaron, that was funny. That was close, too.